Hello, Gemini. Ramblin Mike here. Gonna play some tarot cards with you today, my friends. Thank you for tuning in one more time. I definitely appreciate your time. And also, I appreciate all of you that reach out and touch that like button right there for me. And all of you that have and are touching that subscribe button right there. Thank you very much for that, my friends. Appreciate all of your support. And definitely want to thank all my Geminis that have reached out and blessed me with donations. Thank you. Very kind of you. And all my Jimmy friends that have reached out for personal readings with me. Always a pleasure to get to know each and every one of you personally. Thank you for all of that, my friends. All right. Here we go. Let's play some cards. This reading will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for the month of April. Mid-month as we head into May of 2019. These readings will be for love and relationships. Relationships of all kinds, home, work, family, all that. I myself going to be focusing on love. That's because I love to read for love. We all know there's no way these can be for every Gemini on the planet. So hey, if this general reading resonates with you, run with it and have fun with it. And if it doesn't, have fun throwing it out. All my cross watchers, you are absolutely welcome here, my friends. I want to remind you that even though I'll be saying Gemini a lot, this can very well play out from your perspective and probably will. It's tarot and also Gemini. You know, these can play out vice versa. So let's all fire up our intuition, our psychic abilities, as we play with the fun, esoteric world of tarot today. All right, Gemini, I've been chopping your cards for a while right here. These definitely want to talk. So let's go with this right here. I'm going to tune in. Hey, Tarot Love Team, Gemini is here to play with us today. Let's tell them what they need to know most for their highest good. I want to thank you for clarity, accuracy on my part. Help me see, help me speak what I need. Help Gemini see and hear what they need out of this reading today. Let's take all these amazing pictures and put together a nice, clear, accurate story for Gemini's highest good. Thank you so very much for that, love team. I cannot do this without you. I appreciate you, my guides. Here we go, Gemini. Cutting the deck. Gemini, first card out is Three of Wands. It's fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's called your ships coming in. It shows a character standing on the beach right there, looking at his 5 ships. Those are all his ships. And talks about putting all of your heart, soul, and strength into a situation. The 3 Wands right there. This is a card of law of attraction. You know, using it to get your ships to dock up here. Whatever they are. And this card also definitely talks about all of Source being with you in this situation to help you get these ships to dock up, but still waiting. The back of that character is turned to us. Still waiting, but definitely know what you want. It's crossed over by 9 of Wands. More fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's my wounded warrior, 9 of Wands, huh? Somebody that's been through the battle, expecting more of the same to come. Definitely, they got their walls up there a little bit. Interesting. But they are wands of passion. Still has, you know, 1 wand of passion in his hand right there. This old warrior right here, he's strong. Because what don't kill you makes you stronger. Definitely has that, like I said, that wand of passion still in his hand. Guys, because this warrior, he's got no quitting sense. He's always about, well, one last push. Let's see if we can manifest this time. Yeah. Many of my Gemini friends want to get your ships to dock up right here, whatever they are. But it's been challenging and still very passionate about it, though. And going to give it one last shot is what I see right here. 6 of Wands. Look at all this fire energy coming up here for you, Gemini. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It is the triumphant return of the Sun King. You know, it is a card of receiving acclimates, attention from somebody. You know, it's victory because of confidence within yourself. All this fire energy here, huh? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There may have been, you know, a time in the past with the relationship with this person with Six of Wands where it was very good. You know, many of my Geminis may have been receiving the acclamations that they, you know, deserve in this situation, but may have been closed off for some reason, one side or the other. The old Wounded Warrior and Three of Wands, wanting your ships to come back in. For this victory, this is a card of victory. There definitely was a victorious time in this relationship at one time with these two people, but there's definitely been a little, you know, trouble in Denmark here, huh? This person may live at a distance from you too as well, many of my Gemini friends, because I'm looking at the ships that are at the sea, a distance right there between the two. Two of Swords showing up in the recent past. This talks about Gemini making a decision about what they're going to do, or trying to make a decision about what they want to do. You know, Two of Swords. There couldn't be two people involved in this anymore. That could be why the old Wounded Warrior is showing up right here. You know, it does show that full moon right up there. When we got a full moon coming up on the 20th, maybe some kind of breakthrough or a decision for many of you about what you're going to do. Because this is the land of indecision. Shows my young lady right there on Two Swords. She is protecting her heart. She does have two swords in her hand. She needs to make a decision about which way she's going to go. It's the land of limbo card. But you can't sit there forever because the tide's coming in. And the winds of change have already begun to blow this young lady's hair back right there. Yeah. Definitely wanted something to come in for a while. Definitely been some static. There may have been a couple people involved in the situation. Here we go. Crowning your spread. Another two. Two of Wands. More fire energy. Wow. Shows the Two of Wands character. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. This is when he sends his ships out to sea, knows which way he wants to go, sees the world right up there on the top of the staff. But, you know, there is another wand right over here. Maybe, it's really what it looks like to me for many of my Gemini friends is that many of my Geminis want to move in a new direction. They want to go back to the situation with Six of Wands where it was very comfortable and there was victory and just, you know, this is the triumphant return of the Sun King. It's Jupiter in Leo. But there may have been another relationship that came in here. That's why the victory's in the past, and that's why Three of Wands, seeing your ships coming in, but the old Wounded Warrior there, huh? Yeah, many of my Geminis may be deciding at this time still, because this has been here for a while with many of my Geminis, to let a certain individual go, you know. And this may come after this full moon, double full moon in Libra right now. One happened last month on the 20th, I believe, at 0 degrees, and a rare event of another full moon in Libra at 29 degrees. That's going to happen on the 19th, you know. And that's the old balancing of the scales. It's Libra energy. I do see that many of my Geminis know which way they want to go, but still there's some kind of hold right here on the situation with Two of Swords and Two of Wands. Definitely lots of twos here, making choices about what you're going to do, huh, Gemini? This is beautiful. Immediate future is a major arcana, major life force card. It's Temperance. This is Sagittarius. May mean something to you, may not. Could be all this fire energy right here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all that fun stuff. This is Michael the Archangel on the Temperance card with the Tarot Illuminati deck. He definitely has the 2 cups in his hand right there. Temperance can be about a reconciliation coming in here for many of my Geminis. Possibly with a fire sign that they've had their eye on. Maybe many of my Geminis have had some challenging situations with an air sign here in the recent past. Protecting your heart from that whole situation. And, you know, trying to let that wand go and wanting to move forward with the other wand with the world up on top of it. But it got that little wall right there. Doesn't seem to be going forward the way that you want. But we got no quitting sense here with my wounded warrior, huh? This old wounded warrior staring straight down at this 6 of Wands, you know, the triumphant return of the Sun King. And then we got Temperance showing up, which talks about prayer and meditation, seeing things the way that you want them to be, the potential for all the cooperative components to come together for you, being at the right place at the right time. Can talk about a divine relationship of some sort for many of my Geminis, the twins, huh? With Michael with the 2 cups, the blending. You know, what's he doing? Well, he's mixing fire and water. I do see Sagittarius with this card, and because of the fire and the water, I see Cancer with this card as well. Could be a Cancer or a Sagittarius in many of my Gemini's life that they want to move towards. It's definitely a card of reconciliation, being at the right place at the right time, being patient about it. 3 of Wands. Once again, 3 of Wands talks about divine activity. So does Michael coming flying in here with the 2 cups in his hand. Interesting spread, Gemini. There you go. How you see yourself, the sun. The sun coming in here. Can talk about some enlightenment in a situation with all this decision making that needs to be going on. Right behind Michael, a divine relationship card for me. The sun card showing up once again. Soulmate, twin flame life partner. Sitting here by 6 of Wands. You know, the triumphant return of the Sun King. Just these 2, whenever they get around, they feel amazing just in each other's presence, if nothing else. Yeah. It's all right. Here we go. King of Swords showing up on top of this. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. 3 of Wands. Like I said, many of my Geminis are letting something go and want somebody else to come in. My King of Swords, this can talk about communication opening up. You know, my King of Swords, look at him. He's right there. He has his arms over his heart as well. Both of these peeps are protecting their hearts at this particular point in time. This is somebody very smart, very established in life, that he is a king. He's not a knight or a page. And it, you know, it's communication. They are a little stubborn, no doubt about it. But may seem a little cold and detached on the outside, but inside this king, he's ooey gooey, soft and chewy, full of agape love. Many of you may be looking at a king here of some sort, huh? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feeling some kind of divine connection in that arena. The majors that I have on the board are Leo, Sagittarius, and I put Cancer with that card as well. Here we go. Oh, there you go. The Fool card in the Hopes position here. Like I said, I see many of my Geminis, they are attempting to let go of this other wand right here because they know which way they want to go. There's the World right up there. Could it be this king right here? And the major arcana that came out is the Fool card. This is Uranus, the planet of sudden change. This is Aquarius. This can be Aquarius as well. And this is also Aries. May mean something to you, may not. But it looks to me like many of my Gemini friends are ready to take that leap of faith. Huh? You've been waiting for your ships to come in. A little hesitant because there's definitely been some challenges in the past. Probably because there was somebody else in the picture, one way or the other. But whoever had the other person in their world is letting go of that other wand right there. And I see both of these two clinging on to each other with their heart chakras right there, with Michael right in the middle of it, blending the cups between these two people. Yeah, let the sun shine in right here. Probably when you were with this person or when you've been around them, it's like the sun shines on your life right here. And just that feeling of victory. You know, a power couple kind of situation that I'm looking at right here. Outcome, Cancer showing up here. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love is coming in here. Michael's doing his work, blending the cups up, bringing that agape love in here for Gemini. It's just that there's a little period right over here, but it is definitely ending, where a reconciliation is coming in here for many of my Geminis with the Queen of Love, the King of Love. You know, I don't have gender with this. This is an empath. This is a healer. This is somebody with psychic abilities. This is the dreamer. Many of my Geminis may be dreaming about this person. That's beautiful. Going to take that leap of faith. Going to jump. Somebody's going to jump right here. It's beautiful. Let's see what's on the bottom of the, of the deck. I keep looking at this Queen of Love. This is agape love here. It's right above Michael. You know, Gemini knows which way they want to go. This person may have fire in their chart. They may have water in their chart. And they may have air in their chart. Majors that I have here are Aquarius. Of course, Leo's on the board. Sagittarius. Cancer's on the board with my majors. And then the King of Swords switches to me, once again, as Aquarius. That's beautiful. Here we go. Bottom of the deck. The Hermit. Virgo energy showing up. Can talk about many of my Geminis going inside and doing the inner work as they make this decision about which way they're going to go in life. He's gone down inside of himself, healing his heart, healing his mind, and he found the star down inside of himself. That great hope, great faith, the potential of his dreams to become reality. Has falling stars right over here, which talk with me about astrological alignments coming up, and a second full moon showing up right here. Maybe a whole new world for many of us come Easter morning, the 21st, after these 2 Libra full moons that are going to happen at this particular point in time. After that, we have the Magician, another major arcana, major life force card. This is Gemini manifesting something new. It's Mercury. This is Gemini, Virgo. Many of my Geminis may have Virgo in your chart. This is them manifesting what they want and having all the skills to manifest what they want. Just see you being a little holding back about what you're going to do. But I mean, who can resist this Queen of Love that's coming in here for you as an outcome in this situation? Michael's still working on it right here. I do see a reconciliation, maybe a day of fun in the sun with each other, you know, and the desire to take that leap of faith with the Fool card. The Fool's jumping directly at the Queen of Love right there. This is the manifester, Gemini, Virgo. This is also Aries. It's a major. You know, it says that you have everything that you need to manifest what you want. The swords, the thought process, communication, the pentacles, the cups, woosah, balance within yourself. And there's that wand of passion, the same one that the wounded warrior had right there, tucked up close by the heart. Being tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the divine. Not gonna make a mistake this time. Yeah, absolutely. Taking a moment to look at it, know that you have the skills to manifest whatever you want because you've gone inside and done the inner work. You know, the Hermit's all about being led in, guided by the divine, and the Magician is all about as above, so below. Tarot Illuminati calls the Magician the alchemist. This is the one that turns lead into gold. Six of Pentacles can talk about reciprocity, equal give and take coming in here for you. Back over here with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Obviously, for many of my Gemini friends, whatever went on in the past, there was no equal reciprocity coming in here for you. But I do see reconciliation for many of you with this Six of Wands. This is victory because of confidence in yourself. Illumination about a situation. And going inside, whatever many of my Geminis found out, they don't like it. They went inside, they decided to manifest something new. What is that? A relationship with equal give and take. Six of Pentacles. Here we come, the King of Love showing up. I had to let you know. The King and the Queen of Love are on this spread right here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Just a few cards right here. This is a beautiful, loving relationship that has the potential to come in for many of my Gemini. The King of Cups can be, well, he is the King of Love, but he doesn't jump into the ocean of emotion the way that the Queen of Love does, She has that big giant cup, and she wants to give that to somebody. But my King of Cups, he has his cup on his own little throne right there. He's only got 1 foot in the ocean of emotion. Has the potential to love very deeply, but may hold that back a little bit there, Gemini? I love it for you right here. The King and the Queen of Love, the Queen, the Cups couple are showing up right here. It's absolutely a beautiful love story coming out. Something that many of you have been very patient about with Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. But this is all about divine timing. And you know how we speed up divine timing is by going and spending time with the divine. The Hermit card, the Magician, Temperance right here, being balanced about the whole situation. And being led and guided by the divine, the Hermit, to jump when it's time. You know, divine timing. And I see that with Seven of Pentacles. The time for this King and Queen of Love is at hand. It is absolutely coming in. I can't tell you how many times I've seen the Sun card show up recently in these spreads. Could talk about a time stamp here in the season of Leo, which would be July, August. I mean, it's all over my spreads. The Sun card just continuously coming out in these relationships. It talks about letting somebody or something go, being patient, and at the divine timing to jump right here. And here it comes. With my Princess of Pentacles, you know, this is communication. We never stay at the sevens very long. We always go to an 8, new beginnings. There's 7 Pentacles right there. And here comes that 8th Pentacle, a new beginning coming in here for you. You know, this is a card of communication. Telephone calls, face-to-face meetings. Definitely have been going through those red flowers, a very challenging time for many of my Geminis. But coming out of it, a new day dawning, communication coming in between this King and this Queen of Love. And movement forward, one step at a time. Going by the old cherry blossom tree right there. Good luck and good fortune. You know, a nice coffee date, communication, things beginning to move forward right here. And the High Priestess at the end of all of that. Definitely, many of my Geminis are, you know, being wooed by spirit to follow your intuition and your psychic abilities. Many of you may have been dreaming about this person right here, this King or this Queen of Love. I mean, you obviously know who they are. Three of Wands, Six of Wands. There was victory in the past with this person I can see right here. But something happened. Looks like somebody else got in the picture somehow, some way. But that wand's being thrown away because Michael's here working on it. He's blending up the cups and the sun's shining, illumination coming, the high priestess following your intuition to reach out possibly and say, hey, let's go have a cup of coffee. Divine timing unfolding in a beautiful, beautiful way in this situation. It's nice, Jimmy. I like it. As we go into May right here, once again, I'm seeing a beautiful divine relationship coming in for many of my Geminis. As they're letting something go, or somebody else is letting somebody go. All these karmics relationships are all being set in the back anymore, and people are following their intuition, high priestess, because they've gone inside and done the inner work. Many of these karmic relationships are about nothing more than learning these spiritual lessons. I know it's very challenging and can be very painful, but when you learn the lessons, it comes out quite beautiful. The king and the queen of love, the sun, Michael, you know, all of this. Victory after a battle, you know, the magician, manifesting what you want. Many times we don't know what we do want until we know what we don't want. All right, some love cards on this for Gemini, please. Thank you very much. New love, new love. Oh, Lord have mercy. I saw it the whole time with all these twos right there. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It can be a brand new person or it can be this Six of Wands. Either way, it's an upgrade in love coming in here from my Geminis. Beautiful. And you're going to jump at it. Absolutely going to jump at it right here. More for Gemini, please. Finances and career. Ain't that interesting? Many of you may be focused on your finances and career at this particular point in time with the Six of Pentacles, the great philanthropist, being right there behind the magician. As you've gone down here and do this inner work about love, many people will go to work and focus on the coin and start banking some money and raising the vibration in that arena, and then boom, here it comes, man. Divine love coming in, walking hand in hand. They're both really high vibration worlds, you know, money and love. I love it. New love, finances and career coming in here for Gemini. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. That may have been a problem in the past, you know, even though many of my Jimmies may have felt really good about this person. They may have not been their normal soulmate, huh? Or this new one coming in. It's beautiful. Eyes wide open. Could go all the way. I'm giggling because the old wedding card is on the bottom of the spread right there. Definitely chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And letting go of control issues. Of course, love yourself first, huh, Gemini? Love yourself first came up, you know. That's the key to it all, isn't it, huh? Love yourself first. And look at this, man. For many of you, there will be reconciliation with somebody from the past right here. It's a beautiful spread, my friends. Get ready. May's going to be beautiful. I just see the sun shining and love abounding all around. People have learned lessons. They're letting what we would call those karmic soulmate life lesson partners go, learning the lessons, focusing on themselves, loving themselves first, focusing on their coin, their home, their spirituality. And this is beautiful with the King and the Queen of Love coming in here for Gemini. Love cards are new love, finances and career, keep an open mind, chemistry, wedding, let go of control issues, love yourself first, and reconciliation. Wow, beautiful. All right, a major on top of this, please. The High Priestess came back out again. Cancer, Pisces, led and guided by the divine. Huh? It's Persephone's Greek mythology, she was drugged to Hades and clawed her way back out, huh? Yeah. And the death card. Death, birth, and resurrection for reconciliation right there. I'm sure the story of Phoenix from the ashes, the butterfly coming out of the cocoon after a very challenging time for many of my Gemini friends. I love it. Definitely went over a little bit, Gemini. Hope you don't mind too much. Beautiful spread. Namaste, my friends. Love and light. I'll be talking to you soon, Gemini. Bye for now.